Well, greetings and salutations, test takers. This is Series 7 Guru coming to you with another explication request. Your 55-year-old client owns a non-qualified variable annuity. He originally invested $50,000 4 years ago. The annuity has grown to a value of $60,000. If the client, who's in a 30% tax bracket, makes a random withdrawal of 15, what will he pay to the IRS? All right, so let's go through this and pick out some of the pertinent information. First thing we should probably notice here is that we need to make sure this client in these kind of questions is 59 and a half. That 59 and a half is very testable on many exams, right? If you're 59 and a half, over 59 and a half, like Dean is, you can withdraw without any kind of a penalty. But if you withdraw before that, you're going to have a 10% penalty. So I think the first thing I would have noticed here as a test taker is that he put in this 4 years ago, he's 59. He originally invested $50,000. Now, that $50,000 was money he's already paid taxes on. That's what non-qualified means. You're not using pre-tax money as a test taker. When I say for test purposes, that means maybe not true outside of, series, whatever fantasy land you happen to be living in presently. But for our purposes, test purposes, we say, okay, this is money that's already had taxes paid on it. It has a cost basis. Cost basis is simply when you turn the money into the investment. So his cost base is $50,000, and he's already paid taxes on that $50,000, right? Because he's funding it with after-tax money. The annuity has grown to 60, and that's one of the great things about a variable annuity, like other retirement plans. The money grows tax deferred. Since it's not qualified, you're not using pre-tax money. If this was for example, a TSA, tax sheltered annuity, the cost basis would be zero. But now we have $60,000, so that means we've got $10,000 that he has not paid taxes on yet. All right, so he's in a 30% tax bracket, so we should definitely know that one of the downsides of a variable annuity is that when you do withdraw, you're going to be paying ordinary income tax rates. So even though, this is a 4 years, had he bought like an index fund or something like that, and he held it for more than a year, he'd qualify for a long-term capital gain. But no, all this money coming out is going to be taxed. That is whatever his ordinary income tax bracket is, in this case, 30%. So he makes a random withdrawal of 15. Now, what the customer would like to say is, Dean, that 15 is part of the 50 I've already paid taxes on. And so I don't owe any taxes. And please note that's offered to us as an answer. I go, no. Whenever you get stuck on a tax question, you should always go with what yields the most to the U.S. Treasury. And the U.S. Treasury says LIFO, last money's in, our first money's out. So of that 15 grand I'm sending you, 10 of the 15 represents money that you have not paid taxes on yet, right? So that's what we mean by LIFO. Last money's in, first money's out. So LIFO, boom, that's 15 is the random distribution. And so he owes 30% on the 10. Remember, the 5 is his own money coming back to him, the money he's already paid taxes on. So that's going to be $3,000. Then we have to deal with the penalty. He's got a 10% penalty because he's not 59 and a half. So 10% of the 10 is 1,000. And so the answer to the question is $4,000. That is the answer to the question. So I'm not sure what the hang up was for this particular test taker. I do think this is reflective of a kind of a variable annuity question you might encounter on your exam, either Series 7, 65, or 66. Remember, inch by inch, your exam's a cinch, yard by yard, your exam is hard. I'll see you for the next explication request. If you don't have a Kaplan Q Bank, I highly recommend it as a paid supplement. You can get a 15% discount at checkout with my Guru 15 discount code. For that commercial, Kaplan allows me to give you free look on Kaplan content like this. And if you have an explication request, you can send it to explicationrequest@guruexamprep.com. Bye-bye.